YouTube, they are not real. We are early birds on our way to Angkor Wat. We have probably a car waiting, but while probably will have a tuk-tuk waiting for us. But meanwhile, let's take a quick look at the pool. Oh, nice. The pool bar seems like they serve alcohol as usual. Some children's pool-ish thingy. Oh, just looks great there. Just looks great. Some friendly fishes. I don't know if they're friendly, but they're fishes. And we have the same excellent driver as yesterday. We are on our way. Good morning.
Yes, early in the morning. Hey. Oh.
I do not have a boss coming at you at Siem and soon Angkor Wat in Cambodia 2019.
Ah.
And this one.
Angkor Wild and Crazy, yes.
You know, driving on the wrong side, it's not that wrong here. We are closing in on the ticket sales guy. There's only one official sales place. This is the place where you buy your tickets. There's only one place, as I said. It's official. So don't be fooled to buy it anywhere else. It costs $37 per adult for 1 day. So that's it. They take your photo, they take your money. You can pay by Visa or MasterCard at least. That's what we did. And you can buy refreshments, hats, skirts. Everything is available at the ticket store. So great stuff, actually. Bit of a not tourist trap, but it's a tourist location, of course. Some nice shirts. I'm guessing there's cheaper shirts actually in the market tonight. After you climb a mountain like that, you get to ticket control for the temple. Not sure if you're gonna jump off or it's just sit in the tuk-tuk and be happy. I'm guessing on either of them. So that's fast. You just sit in your tuk-tuk and check your picture, so it's real, and then just thank you, bye bye, and you're off for an adventure of your lifetime. Just arrived at Angkor Wat. They will, if you have a tuk-tuk drive, drop you off somewhere here, and they will wait for you over there. You can buy stuff there, and there you have it, the entrance to Angkor Wat. Cool stuff. After you're done there, actually you walk back to this place and get your tuk-tuk driver to drive it to the next place. You don't walk to the next place. He said it's like 7 or 8 kilometers to walk, so no. Maybe if you want to do that, of course, but I don't think they recommend it. Remember to buy water and stuff. And if you're not a fan of floating bridges, this is not for you. But it's just soft, nothing else. And of course we managed to time the first day when the sun is up again. So I think it's gonna be a really warm day. So when you buy a tour for, as we did, $15, that's only a tour driver. They will haggle you about getting a tour guide when you're here. So a lot of guys in beige shirts and stuff will ask you if you need a tour guide, which you can do if you want, and they will tell you about the story, of course. So up to you. We didn't ask for price, but I'm guessing it's something you can actually negotiate. They will also sell you tour books, and that tour book was actually just $1. So pretty good price for a book. If the content is as good as the book looked, it's probably worth it. You can get a horse ride if you want. And we're not gonna take that horse to that place. We're not gonna walk to the temple, no matter what Annika says. So when we're entering the area before we come to Angkor Wat, on the left side we have some food stalls, and we will have some clothing that you can buy. They are pretty intense here, and they don't really let you go until you say no thank you, like 5 times. So be aware of that. Friendly but very intense. It's time to enter the temple garden itself. I don't know, but let's see when we get to the other side.
Okay, good job. Short destination.
Wow. Maybe we found the stairway to heaven. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're gonna end up there if you walk this one. Wow, that's steep. Maybe I'm gonna get a strike from YouTube doing this, but I don't care. YouTube, they are not real. It's impressive. It's a bit of a tourist invasion here. One thing, this is not disability approved. A bit cramped inside, but outside here is really good. More air. Still a really good view of the Angkor Wat. Cool stuff. As you can see, we have the possibility of visit. And do not touch the carvings. You should absolutely allow at least 3 hours in this place. Not only for the temple, because that is, you know, inside it's not much to see, but outside. But the sheer, you know, size of the place, everything takes a lot of time to walk to. And we have to walk all the way, so to prepare for walking, be prepared for at least 3 hours. And as I mentioned, we are in Asia, and you will actually always find some kind of shopping going on, whether there's food or clothes or whatever it is. Cool stuff, and you need it. If you can wait, the toilet outside is free if you have a ticket for Angkor Wat. stop is Bayonne. I don't know how to pronounce it, so hope I didn't butcher it. Next one on the list on this small tour of. I'm gonna try and butcher that name again. This is Temple Bayonne, which looks, I think, more cooler than Angkor Wat, but maybe not as known. But it's still cool. Back in the days, they used this bark or whatever it's called to cut people's head off. Not very nice, not very nice. Amazing how much they managed to do back then. It's not like they had internet. Or maybe they did, I don't know. Watch your steps. As you see, opening hours and entering after opening hours is illegal, so don't do that. I heard that the prison food here is not good, so I don't recommend that. They're clearly not really used to Scandinavians yet, because they call us Russians everywhere we go, so that's kind of funny. Hello, faces. This must have been a cramped space back in the days. And then it's a short walk to the next place. And I still don't remember the name of. Private swimming pool. Always handy. Don't really know if this was your last steps in life or just going to the temple to pray, but it looks really suspicious. But really cool. Really cool. And as I mentioned, the place is big. So use your walking shoes, not as me using my flip-flops. Because there's a lot of walking, because you can't drive inside the area, of course. The areas of interest. You have to drive there, and then you walk. As you can see, this is Takeo temple, late 10th century, even older. Still a piece of work. Imagine living in these days with a stair looking like this. You will risk a life every day, as we are doing to show you this today, risking our lives. From temple. Every temple has a temple control of some sort, where they check your ticket, or it's ticket control, not temple control. So let's do this. Maybe not as huge as I was expecting, man. Yeah, we asked, but Lara Croft had a day off today, so sorry guys. We didn't catch her. Just realized I have never ever filmed or taken so much photos on rocks and dead things before. And I liked it. So after that is one more tempo, and you know, if I'm right, or if I'm lucky enough, it's gonna be one of those I have to climb again. So many steps today, so many steps. Oh. Another nice little park. Majestic entrance, of course. Why not? What fascinates me is they build this stuff in the middle of the jungle. And I mean the middle of the jungle. Number one, how the hell did they find it? And number two, they must have had so much label that it's, you know, if somebody knew how many there were, it must have been mind-blowing. But as always, there's a lot of mysteries. You know, like Angkor Wat, why is it facing like it does, facing the way it does? And it's, I think it's, you know, it's going to be really hard to get any truth, because when people are as dead as these guys are, it's really hard to get them to talk. And another different style of temple again. Smaller one. It's been an interesting day. From a feeling point of view, comparing like to killing fields, whatever, this leaves at least me with a, you know, a happy feeling. Been here, done that. Quite amazing piece of work they've done, both with building it from the beginning and restoring it. So is it worth coming here? Definitely. Should you do the long tour or short tour? That's completely up to you. They recommend doing the short tour that we did today on one day, and then if you do the other ones 2 or 3 days. So it's up to you. If you're really into stones and this kind of you know, heritage, history, absolutely. For us, it's enough to see the you know, what is most famous, Angkor Wat, the temple, and the other stuff, Bayong, and the other stuff. That was the most interesting for us, and also our goal. So, depending on what you want, take the short tour or the long tour. I will. And Angkor Wat itself, the area, is around 15 minutes, 15 minutes from town. That depends on where you're staying, of course. That's it. Over and out from I Do Not Have a Boss in Cambodia this time.
Bye bye.